Here we go again. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on wherever you're watching me from. It's your boy Ameshi. I'm sorry for using audio to record this video because I first shoot the video, I first recorded the video, and when I want to edit the video, I see that the video is no more, as in there's no it's no more speaking loud. I don't understand what's going on, but I'm sorry for that. Okay, I just want to clarify the reason why I'm using audio to be recording this video. Okay, so let's go back to what bring us here today. So today, I hope you see my topic. So Kenyan man cry out. This is what he said. He said, "My wife boyfriend used to beat me up. Man wipe as he recalls he his abusive marriage." Hmm. Have you seen? More things are happening. So girls are complaining that women are complaining that their husband are abusing them, and then men are complaining that his wife abusing him too. Almost too many story there. So let's read how the Linda Ikeji posted it here. He said, sorry guys, let me bring it out. He said a Kenyan man, a Kenyan single father of two, Antonio Nengani. Hey, I'm sorry, my Kenya audience, if I mispronounce the name. Okay, he said a Kenyan single father of two, Anthony uh, Nangangi or what? Sorry, has opened up on how his how he wife no has opened up on how he live in abusive marriage that culminates in his wife abandon him with a 3 months old baby. Speaking candidly on Citizen TV Shagari with Lulu show, Antonio recalled meeting his then wife in 2016 and they got married immediately. According to him, their marriage was troubling very beginning. From very beginning, I would leave for work at 5 a.m. I have something to say about this thing. About I will leave for work at 5 a.m. and come back around midnight. One day, a neighbor called me and informed me there was a man in our house, and and he he left immediately after I got into the house. This was after the neighbor told me they spotted my wife with other men. He recalled. Antonio painfully record meeting his wife holding hand with other men on the street, and whenever he confronted them, they would allegedly beating him up. She started drinking and I would meet her holding hand with other men on the street, and every time I asked, they would attack and beat me. He said Antonio stopped sharing his bed with his wife and moved into their children bedroom until his wife one night informed him that she was done with their marriage and left. She took the children with her but returned them in the morning, including the one the one who was 3 months old then. 3 months then. I beg I beg her to stay, special special for the last born. I believe I believe needed her mother, but she refused. He said juggling work and raising his two children become a challenge for him, causing him to lose so many job opportunity because of the children. He record how there could not afford food or house rent, and sometime sometime there would end up being homeless. I would leave I would leave my children unattended and go look for work, and the this used to worry me a lot. Sometimes I would come home with nothing, forcing me to give them water because I did not have food for them. Omo, something happening in this world, to be honest. And this is what I have to say, my own opinion. You have your own opinion, and tell me what you think in the comment section below. And before I forgot, please guys, help me like and subscribe to this channel. Let's get this channel to 500 subscriber. As you can see on this video, when I was recording it, I used to hold it with my hand, and my hand is paining me anytime I'm holding it. I need ring light or something that would be, as in all this shooting video equipment that I'll be using. Please guys, if you can support me in any way, tell me in comment section below. I will give you my address. You can support me in any way you can. Okay, so based on let's back on what we are saying. Okay, see, first of all, let me say this, because I don't like to be supporting the bad thing. Okay, he said that him he said that he used to leave work at 5 a.m. in the morning and come back in the midnight. It's not me that say it. Oh, it's him that say it. So which time did he have for that woman he called his wife? He called his wife, because I don't understand. How can you be leaving work by 5 a.m. then coming back in the midnight? Which time do you have for your family? Which time do you have for your wife? When you leave by 5 a.m. then come back by in the midnight, like in the midnight, maybe 12. So that's mean you don't have time for your family, because when you come back you will be tired. Just what you need to do is bath and relax and eat and then sleep. Then 5 a.m. again you wake up. So which time do you have for your wife? See guys, if you're about to get into married, see, if you're about to get into marriage, yeah, I'm not. See, let me not stop that one. Maybe later we'll talk on that one. Okay, so I wish something. I wish maybe your wife self didn't care about him. That is why. Because if your wife care and the wife love him, because the wife supposed to call him and tell him, this thing you are doing, you are leaving work by 5 a.m. and coming back in midnight. I don't like it. You have to change work, as in what I'm thinking that the wife's supposed to do, because what happened have happened. But this is my own opinion. What I think is the solution and best way. You have to change work so that you can have time for me and the family and your children, than be leaving work by 5 a.m. in the morning and coming back in the midnight, which you don't have time for me and all these things. I feel that this is why the wife feel lonely and started cheating. Cheating is bad. And two, it's like it's like the man don't have family. Which one is like your wife, your wife boyfriends are beating you, and then he kept quiet? You didn't complain to the police, you didn't complain to your family member, or you don't have even though you don't have, complain to the community shift or community shift. I don't know how they are doing in Kenya, or maybe go and report to the police, to nearest your police station to report and see what is going on, or tell people that are around you. eh Look at, but the woman get mine, or the wife get mine. How can you leave your own two say 3 months then baby and left? If the girl grow up or the boy grow up, how did she or her or him feel, or he feel when he grow up and the father tell her how he grow up? How the mother abandon him? eh Serious, this is very bad situation. But I think the fault is both of them. Maybe the wife, I feel that his husband didn't have time for her again. That's why he started cheating. Well, that cheating is bad. I'm not in support of cheating, but he's supposed to the wife supposed to call the husband and tell the husband what he's doing that he don't like, because the wife, the husband is going that work by, as in he used to work, he don't have chance like that, and he marry him. And when he marry him, he started cheating. And guys, before you marry, please be careful. And what am I trying to say? And know the kind of girl you marry, so that you cannot end up like this. This is terrible situation to hear. And all those guys that used to marry girl and keep them in their in Nigeria, and left, and maybe goes for over 5 years without seeing their wife. Maybe one day, if he heard that wife cheated on him, how would he feel? All those things are because of it. If you want to marry your wife and keep your wife whenever you are, so that you guys will be seen and make time for your family, to avoid all those kind of stories that be touching heart. Please guys, please, because this kind of situation is so bad. huh so really, really bad. What's going on in this life? Almost serious. I really in fact, when I read this message finish, as in, I was scared, but I was scared of women. But that's life. You have to face it. Only thing that I know is, when you carefully selected and marry. Okay, look at what he said. He said he meets his wife maybe the same month and marry her the same month. Have you seen? So if you want to marry, please know the kind of woman you are getting married to. Know her in and out. Maybe dated her like 3 months or 4 months, then know her better. You get what my point. And maybe make inquiry, make a research about her, the person you are marrying. Ask people that know her. Ask people that are related to them and know the kind of life the girl you want to marry are living, to avoid the story that be touching hearts like this. Because um really feel bad anytime I see a guy complaining that wife do this, wife do that, and I'm really feel bad whenever I'm seeing a girl complaining, her husband